Let's cover some ground rules first. Please remember, turn your phones on silent. If you have any questions, please raise your hand so we will give the microphone to you. And would like to remind that the first part of the press conference will be in English. Here we have a head coach of Team Ukraine, Einar Bagatskis, and team captain, Denis Lukashov. Denis, we are less than 24 hours away from entering this tournament. Please share your thoughts.
We're really excited to start this EuroBasket. I think we did a good job, and we play a lot of games to come here and show what we are and how we can play here. There was qualification before, there was COVID, there was like really long distance. We were waiting for that, and now we're here. So we expect to show everybody that we really deserve it.
Thank you. Coach, could you share your views and expectations about EuroBasket?
Yes, sure. Everybody has expectations, including me, and my bigger expectations is that team play quality basketball. Quality basketball, I mean, like we're going to play aggressive, hard, and most important, maybe smart. And if we follow to these rules, then is our expectations, my expectations is come true.
Thank you. We can now take questions from the media.
Thank you. I have a question first for Denis and then for the coach. Denis, you played against Italy in the World Cup qualifiers a week ago, and you were actually very close to winning for 30 minutes, more or less, that game. What lessons have you learned, if any, from that game, and how does it shape your thoughts of what you can do in this group, having played against Italy already?
As I said, we had like a real great first half against Italy, and then was the bad third quarter, especially in defense. We let them score easy threes and let them fill the game to come back in the game, and in the end they won it. So that game really hurt us, and we were really disappointed. Now we're waiting to show that we can beat them. We already did some good job with our mistakes, what was in that game. So we will try to fight against it. For sure, it will not be easy on a home court in Italy in front of the 1,000 fans, but at least we will try to show them that we can beat them.
Anyone else? One more question.
Thank you. A question for the coach. You just spoke now about the style of basketball that you want your team to play. How much did you have to change in this style when Alex Len joined the team, or did you have to make some new adjustments?
Of course, when Alex came, that's mean I'm like a coach. All coaches, we supposed to find a way how to use the Alex best qualities on the court, using his offensive talent, defensive best what he do defensively, and that's part of my job. You know, it is not easy. You know, not do that because there is every coach in the world tell you is that there is no time for that. We just practice with Alex just for a little bit more as the 2 weeks he with us. But I want to say just about all the team, because you know that one team was before when we played that previous World Cup window, and then now we have like 4, even 5 new players, you know. And you know, we became, of course, with Alex on the court, we became more mobile, but it's not so easy in so short time find a good cooperation between the players, between the coach players. You know, we're still searching the best way how to play, you know. And we have to remember as the game going not for 20 minutes like you're asking against Italy, but we have to remember the bigger secret of basketball, the game going for 40 minutes. And sometimes 39 minutes, 50 seconds not enough to win the game. If we put this information and we're using every player best qualities, like I said before, our dream come true.
We have a question over there, please.
Coach, just looking ahead to your game against Great Britain tomorrow, do you see size as your biggest asset against them, or where do you think your advantages will come?
I cannot tell you all the secrets now. How can I tell you that? But of course, like I'm calling you always before the game, you know what is your advantage against opponent by positions, and also you know what is your weakness, what is the opponent's advantage against you. And my job, coach's job, our team job is using that advantage what we have and cover the weakness. Simple, very simple. And your team is really like to play physical basketball, really likes to run, and if we not, first of all, most important, not stop the transition game, then we are in big trouble.
One more.
Question to the coach. Coach, it passed some days after the game versus Iceland. Have you analyzed this game, and have you find an answer to the questions that everyone wants to know? What the hell happened in this game?
How to say? Everything what I say will be correct. You know, there is a lot of information. We can talk about defense, about rebounding, about defense 1-to-1 against 1. What is the worst thing in all that was we just lost the ball 25 times sometimes without any reason. And all the coaches in the world teach the kids, juniors, whatever, youth teams, youth guys, professionals, whatever you do, just don't lose the ball. And that's the most important thing in basketball. I think in all these games, we have a lot of turnovers. And one of the reasons why we lost the ball is that we want immediately do something. We don't have a patience. You know, and that's generally, that's the basic reason. Don't lose the ball. And if you don't lose the ball in simple situations, I'm not said about complicated situations, then everything will be okay. You will be in the game always, including bad shooting, rebounding, whatever. Don't lose the ball. That's the key reason. Of course, we analyze it.
And my question to Dennis, for you as the captain of the team, what does it mean to represent Ukraine during these tough times, during the war? And do you have some special message to Europe, maybe, or to the world?
As you said, it's a really difficult time for the Ukraine, for our country, and also for our team. It's not easy to focus just on basketball, knowing that what happened now in our country. I mean, we're gonna do everything what depends from us to show the best game, and the tough game, we're gonna fight on each game. That's what I can promise. And the message to the world, that the only one from the February, as the war started, just stop this war and stop killing the people.
Thank you, Dennis. Do we have any more questions? No. Coach, would you like to add any additional thoughts?
Sorry?
Would you like to say any additional thoughts?
Additional?
Any thoughts you want to say before we conclude? Okay. Thank you very much. This will conclude this press conference.
Thank you.
Thank you.